Hello all of you. My name is Vagmari Tejasvi Ramesh. I am junior college teacher at Rayat Shikshan Samstha's Karmavir Bhaurao Patil Junior College, Vinsur, Taluka Nifad, District Nasik. Today I am going to discuss one topic from probability distribution which is from 11th Science Mathematics Part 2. From this, first topic is random variables. Now, what is random variables? Definition is a random variable is a real valued function defined on sample space of a random experiment. In other words, the domain of random variable is the sample space of random experiment, while its codomain is the set of real numbers. Thus, x is such that x is from S to R is a random variable where S is sample space and R is your set of real numbers. For example, suppose we toss two coins at a time, then possible outcome will be it's either head head, head tail, tail head or tail tail. Okay, we combine this all outcome in one set and we give this name as a sample space. Okay, therefore S is equal to set of HH, HT, TH and TT. Random variable X as number of head on upper surface of the coin, or we can take random variable Y as number of tail on upper surface of the coin. Okay, from this we can understand that X is a random variable which represent the number of head on upper surface of the coin and number of tail on upper side of surface of coin is random variable Y. Okay, we can use this in solving example. Now, types of random variables. What are the types of random variables? First is discrete random variable. First is discrete random variables. For this, definition is a random variable is said to be a discrete random variable if the number of its possible values is finite or countably infinite. From this we can understand that when we say random variable is discrete, if the number of outcome is either finite or countably infinite, then only we can say this random variable is discrete random variable. The values of discrete random variables are usually denoted by non-negative integers. We know that what are the integers? 0, 1, 2, 3 up to so on. That is, we can write it as set of 0, 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. Example, discrete random variable is how we can express as number of children in family. Suppose we consider one village or one colony or one block. That in that block we have some families, and if we count each each family's children's number, if we count number of children in that family, we get different numbers. Like some family have one children, some families have 2, 3, 4. We can say how much it's but if we write all the numbers in one set, we get a finite number of that number of children or whatever that is. For that, if we collect all the information and put all this in one set, we get a finite set of finite numbers. Okay. Other example is number of stars in the sky. From this example, we can say that if we start counting the stars, at one point we count and we can realize that these numbers of stars are countably infinite. Okay, means these both are examples of discrete random variables. Okay, why? Because first example gives us information that the set of finite numbers. Okay, and other example is gives that number is countably infinite. Therefore we can say that both are examples of discrete random variable. Next, second type is continuous random variable. Definition is: a random variable is said to be continuous random variable if the possible value of this random variable form an interval of real numbers. A continuous random variable has uncountably infinite possible values, and these values form an interval of real numbers. It gives information that if we one of the example if we take and we find that the whatever that set is not a finite numbers, it is a countably infinite numbers. Okay, and countably infinite numbers gives that one interval of that particular example. Okay, first of all we will discuss one example, that weight of student in a class. If we consider one class and we have suppose 80 student in one class, if we weight that is all students, then every student have different of their different weights. Okay, then we put it on one set, then we get one interval of those all students weight. Okay, now next example is daily temperature. We know that daily temperature is either increasing or decreasing. It never be same as today is. If today is 30 degree, then tomorrow it will be 32, 33, whatever it will be change. It never be same, but it will be some interval for particular region. It will be in interval, some interval. That means our in our region it will be 30 to 35 degree Celsius. Okay, like that. Third example is, suppose height of a tree. Height, every tree have their height. Okay, height of a tree in meters. Okay, one of the tree we consider, that is suppose 0.2 meters, other tree is 0.3 meters, next tree is 0.5 meter, some trees are 0.02, 0.03. Means we cannot say that fixed number that it will be in one interval. Okay, some means suppose we consider that height of trees, it will be 2 to 3 meter, in interval of 2 to 3 meter of interval. Okay, that is your continuous random variable. In short, these two random variables, the two type of random variables, first is discrete random variable. You just consider, or you just see that these numbers are countable, and if the numbers are not countable, it is in uncountably infinite, or in it is given in one interval, then you can say it is a continuous random variable. Okay, this is all about random variable and these two types of random variable. Okay, next part will be uh, in next ppt. Okay, thank you.